Hey mates, I just wanted to give a quick check-in today and let all of you know where I am and what's happening, what I'm creating, where I'm creating from, and uh, almost everything that has happened this year has happened from this round chair. For some of you who know me, I call it the womb. It's this huge round chair covered in teddy bear fur. And I decided that next year I'm going to, instead of doing any sort of beginning of the year programs, I'm going to do a Cave Out with Megan program. Because I noticed for myself, and I don't know if this is true for you guys, but I know like some people like start off the year right and they're like, go, 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 New Year's resolutions, change the world. And I kind of had a little bit of that on New Year's Eve, I have to say. But then mostly like all I want to do is cave out. I just want to chill out. I have been, I'm actually look much better than normal right now. I have been wandering around my house in what I affectionately call the drug rug, which is like kind of a Mexican poncho something or other. It's so warm. It's so warm. And for years and years and years, I beat myself up for that. And I realized that there's like a couple of things going on. One is that I'm a spring baby. And so for me, my beginning of the year starts more in the March timeframe, March, April. And that during this time, my body is really like really in a caving experience of kind of going in and shedding old layers and just I kind of have this thing of wanting to take in information and just journal and be with me, right? Like everybody is like, rah rah, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. I'm like, where's the tequila? Like, so this is I've come to realize that this is part of my creative process is that there are times where I cave and it's a going in process. It's a receiving process essentially. And when I don't judge that, when I don't make that wrong, it organically moves into this expressive energy of creating and creating on the outside because I believe that when I'm caving out, the bear is like hibernating, is that there's all these processes at work. There's all these things that are contributing to the energy of the bear, to the energy of creation. And in that is still a creative process. And there are times that that there's like a kind of an avoiding energy, right? And so I've been asking myself how do I tell the difference? So lately I've been saying, am I caving, which is actually part of creation, or am I avoiding right now? And I just notice which one feels like. And I don't always know. It's not a perfect system, but what I'll tell you is that if it's caving and I choose to go in, that what happens is that there's this sort of spark of creation that will oftentimes follow, whether it's the next day or in a few hours, or like there's this way that if the caving is allowed to happen, that there's this sort of natural move into expression. And so when our experience and our expression is in harmony, in balance, if we're always expressing, like always, always, always creating output, 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 and there's never any input, we get exhausted, we get overwhelmed. If all we do is input, 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 and we never create, and then there's an imbalance there too. It's like we just get so full, or like full as ticks, rolling around in the universe, right? And so I just wanted to offer that for some of you who might be not feeling the raw yet of 2018. And what if it that you actually are creating, but whatever process you're in, that is contributing to everything that you'll create this year. And so I wish that for you. I wish total non-judgment and curiosity around your creative process and what wants to come through you this year. So that's just my little message for this month. And there is a calendar underneath this video sharing everything that I'm doing this month and everywhere that I'll be. I've got some awesome, really simple one-off telecalls coming up right away and then through the month, and my first Live Your Magic of the year in Dallas in March, and the new foundation training coming in March, and that's just what I got right now. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'll keep in touch. Happy caving, happy creating, happy being you.